Hello.
Hi, Tyler.
What's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing amazing. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. So I am 4 months in, down 45 pounds, and I think 4 pant sizes at this point.
4 months in, 45 pounds.
Yeah, with PCOS, Hashimoto's, the whole bit, everything. So
Let everyone hear it. What do you got? What do you got going on, and how much are you down, just in case people in the back didn't hear you?
45 pounds, 4 pant sizes, with PCOS, Hashimoto's, and I have endometriosis too. So hormone imbalanced, I would say. Yeah, I'm feeling great, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just working the program, doing exactly what you say to do.
So what did you
Eating
do?
more calories.
What did you change?
I ate a shit ton more. I was already doing lower carb, I would say. I did, have tried everything. But I went from working with an endocrinologist and a weight specialist, eating 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day, to starting out eating 2,000 calories a day, which was a total mind warp for me. It was really hard for me to actually consume that many calories because of, a lifetime of diet culture basically. But yeah, eating more meats, veggies, some dairy, eggs, cheese, stuff like that. And yeah, just consuming more calories. I have dropped more weight than I ever have in my life.
What made you finally do this?
Honestly, I was just done. I was working with the endocrinologist, starving myself. They wanted to put me, or they did put me on a weight loss injection, and it made me so sick and couldn't eat, just throwing up. Well, if I ate one bite too much of the 250 calories per meal I was allowed, I would throw up. And I was like, I can't live I'd rather just be fat. I don't care that I'm fat. I am very self-confident no matter how big I've been. So it wasn't that, but I have a kid, and I just was I would like to be thinner. I would like to not get winded. I would like to just look better, feel better. And I would listen to you for a while, and I was like, well, what have I got to lose, honestly? And I respond well to your type of, I wouldn't say attitude, but you're just do it. You're probably not going to do it, so just do it. And I'm like, okay, fine, I will. It can't get any worse at this point. So that's where I'm at.
What would you say to every single person out there that listens to this and was where you were, and they're like, there's no way this is going to work for me?
I mean, just do it. You really have nothing to lose, because I'm sure they're like me, and they've done the 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day. They've killed themselves at the gym. They've done, keto, the cauliflower, all the crazy diets, and they never work, and they're not sustainable either. Because once you go, I was on keto for a long time, but the second you cheat and you're kicked out of ketosis, you gain 6 pounds, and then you just feel like shit trying to do it again, so you don't do it. So I would say be consistent. Give it 2-3 weeks, and once I hit the 10-day mark, maybe even before that, there was no more sugar cravings. I didn't have a headache anymore, and I just felt better.
What struggles did you have, and how did you overcome them?
So honestly, it was eating enough calories, consuming that much food. I think because I've just been taught for so long, eating more food means you're going to get fat. You can't eat and lose weight, because the age old eat less, move more. So for me, it was really hard mentally to kind of get over that. And I had called in, we had talked about it too. And I actually got True Meal, which is a lifesaver, because prior to that I was doing just a protein shake, but there's not enough calories in those. And, I work full time, so it's just, I couldn't consume enough of that and keep my sugars down. So I did True Meal sometimes twice a day at the beginning, just to get in enough calories to meet my calorie goal, and to still mentally be able to okay, I'm drinking something. And I don't know why, but in my mind, that seemed better than eating physical food to get my calories in. And then now I'm down to just one shake a day.
What time do you, what meal do you do True Meal for?
Typically breakfast. I just put it in my coffee. And actually, I just got the cake batter one, and it's fire, by the way. It's my favorite one so far. And then sometimes at night, if I need, a lot of times I'll be 400 or 500 calories under, after dinner. And so on days like that, I do a chocolate, the triple chocolate, I put sometimes some powdered peanut butter in it, just to
That
make like a
PB2?
chocolate peanut butter shake. Yeah, that PB2.
Absolutely. What's your friends and family? Who's been noticing, and what have you been telling them, and how have they been reacting to what you've been doing?
So yeah, I saw my parents who don't live near me, and they were like, "Wow, you look great. What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm doing this, this, and this." And my dad's like, "Huh, that makes a lot of sense. Just like eating normal food, like real food." I'm like, "Yeah, it does, because I've tried everything else, and so." That was great, and I'm a dental hygienist, so I see patients, and I see them every 6 months. So, and some of them I see every 4 months, 3 months. But I had one today that was like, "Dang, girl, the wind's gonna blow you down when you go outside, isn't it?" And I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet of you." And he's like, "No, you look good. Like, I can tell your face, you're way thinner." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And he was one of the first ones that's noticed so far, but I haven't seen many of my repeat clients because it hasn't been 6 months yet. But yeah, that was. Everyone likes to hear that you can tell.
Abso-freaking-lutely. So you have PCOS and Hashimoto's?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I want to put this on the podcast because everyone needs to know about it. PCOS, Hashis.
Yeah, and that was kind of like the, not the thing that like tipped the scales, but in March I have emergency surgery because I had ovarian torsion from a cyst that like ruptured essentially and wrapped around my tube and my other ovary.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was horrible. And after that, I was like, you know what? Like, and F this, like, I'm done. Like, my body's been through a lot, and my body's been really good to me, and I need to maybe treat it better. And just,
So, what have you... So, let me ask. So, it's been 4 months. Have you had... Yeah. So, what have you done on those days? Like, if we had cake, if we had this, if we had that, holidays, birthdays, yada, yada. What did you do?
The next meal I started.
So you have had those type of things, and you've been fine. You start on the next meal, and you're golden.
Which is unlike me. Normally on a diet, like I had a bachelorette party, and I was really good, and then we went wine tasting one day. I got day drunk, and then I ate
Did you get just sloshed so much quicker? You're like, what the heck's wrong with me?
Oh my God, we hadn't even left the first winery, and I was like, oh no. I rarely drink, so I was like, oh God. But then, the drunk munchies hit you, and you just have to have something greasy and disgusting. But normally I would be like, well, I already messed up this weekend, so I might as well, let's go get dessert, and then let's do this tomorrow, and then Monday I'll just start over. But it was literally like the next meal. I was like, nope, I just need to get back on track. So, and that was much easier this time. And I even noticed that. I was like, wow, normally I would just binge the rest of the weekend. And now I'm just kind of like, meh, whatever.
So let me ask you, why do you think this go around? Because have you been yo-yoing your whole life?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
33?
And since probably my early 20s is when I was diagnosed with PCOS, and it really started being hard. I did a bunch of hormone treatments, gained a ton of weight, and ever since then it's just been really hard to get anything to stick.
So why do you think this is what's sticking for you?
It's just, I think because it's easy, like you said, no macros, you don't have to make sure you're getting enough carbs, fat, whatever. It's just easy. It's easy enough for me to make a protein for dinner and a vegetable, and for lunch and for breakfast. It just makes it so simple that tracking calories is no big deal. I've done that forever. But the fact that I don't have to track macros was really one of the things that was oh, this is just easy. Just get your calories from meat, vegetables, whole foods, and you don't have to worry about the rest of it.
That's what I try and do, is make this so simple. And
yeah,
you're crushing it. 45 pounds, 4 months.
Yeah.
You could have had every excuse in the world to stop. On the bachelorette party, you could have went down a rabbit hole and never came out of it. And what was your why? What is your why?
So I just wanted it, honestly, I just wanted to be kinder to my body. So in addition to that, my ovarian torsion in March, in December, I had a lumpectomy. So I had stage 1 breast cancer. I'm an Ashkenazi Jew, so we're at really high risk for breast and ovarian cancer. And one of a big risk factor of that is being obese. And so I was kind of okay, wake up call. I literally had breast cancer and my ovaries tried to kill me within a 3-month span. If that's not my body saying middle fingers up to me, I don't know what else is. So I just need to buckle down and just do this for my health.
How are your before and after photos?
They're not awesome, honestly.
You got-
I have endometriosis, so I don't know if you've ever heard of endobelly, but endometriosis makes you bloat horribly. So although, like, I have lost 4 pant sizes and I feel great and I, wear a bikini, do whatever, when I go to take my pictures on the first of the month, I swear to God, it's like the worst bloating day. So I'm like, I need to do it on a skinny day. I just never remember to do that. So.
Well, I'm so glad that you started and you're continuing and you're absolutely crushing your goals. I'm glad it's been simple for you and you're 100% in control of what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, and you finally realize that, and you're now getting the outcome that you want by putting in all this work.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not working out. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I have not. It's not a flex because it's not a good thing either, but that has been without working out at all.
No, that's huge. Everyone thinks their workout program is the reason why they're not losing body fat. You have to kill yourself in the gym. 45 pounds down, 4 months, PCOS, Hashimoto's, not working out.
Yeah. It works. If you put in the work, it works.
I'm so happy you called me. Seriously, I appreciate it. I always you guys
problem.
Call me.
Thank
Let
you
me know when you're
so
getting
easy.
results, please. Yeah, I need to make this easier for people to be able to write reviews. So you can literally post your before and afters, or just write the review on the results you're getting, because people need to see this and know that this is working. And that's why I'm going to put this on the podcast and everything. But seriously, I appreciate you calling, letting me know about the results you're getting.
Thank you.
Hey,
I appreciate it too.
Absolutely. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
Bye.